Esther, Pearl, come forth.
What are you doing with those two? They only bring sin.
You're too late. Only God can save me now.
What?
Esther, in the name of God, support me on the scaffold.
Only here could you have escaped me.
Thank you, God. You have led me here. Is this not better than what we had dreamed of in the forest?
No, but it would be better if us three could be living in eternity, even if that means we must die.
It's all in God's hands now, and before I die, I must make known my shame. People of England, you have all falsely revered me. I bear sin as well, known to both God and the devil, but not to you. It is the same as poor Hester's. Behold! Forgive me, for I have sinned. Oh, little Pearl, won't you embrace me? You wouldn't before, but would you now?
But what about us? What about our life in eternity in heaven?
Hush, hush, Hester. Eternity awaits us. Catherine's log. Today there was a crime, and I investigated. I apprehended 3 suspects: a mother and her child, and a bystander who claims to have seen the entire thing. The mother and the child were on the stage near Dimsdale and had a first-hand account of what happened, and it seemed to be involved with Dimsdale. The eyewitness account was a third party who saw it all. Also, we believe him to be related to other cases of drug-related accidents. So, Hawthorne here with analysis of the 3 suspects and the deceased. Pearl seems to be a retributionist and shares a sort of parental bond with Dimsdale, possibly because she's the result of the act of adultery between him and Pearl. It seems like she is why Dimsdale took the scaffold in the first place for his confession. This perhaps means that she exists to reconcile the sins of her mother and possibly Father Dimsdale. Possible Oedipus complex? Nah. Hester is a sinner by man's law, but possibly not of nature. She does good works to try to remedy her past as an adulterer, and also shares a background with Dimsdale. The 2 care deeply about each other, and he obviously means more to her than Chillingworth, her husband. And she is an example of those suffering because of sin, and those saved by future generations, i.e. Pearl. Chillingworth is a man who has been slowly poisoning Dimsdale, possibly because of some sort of vendetta against him for having an affair with his wife Hester. He creates potions for Dimsdale using weeds, some of which are believed to be the result of sin, he is a driving force of sin, possibly the devil. Dimsdale is believed to be an elect, and he is the reverend of the town. He possibly committed adultery with Hester, and if so, that would explain what appear to be the punishments in the form of alleged self-lashings, over fasting, and general self-loathing. Okay, can you state your name, please?
The Hester Crane. And everything was alright till my ex-husband Roger Chillingworth came back to town. I was publicly shamed and was left to take care of her all alone. Dimsdale and I had everything all planned out. We were going to go to England, start life together with Pearl as a new family. Then comes the devil, of course. Dimsdale confessed his sin, and I thought everything was fine. Then he died. I wish it had been all 3 of us so that we could live life in eternity.
Okay, I wanted your name, not your life story, but where were you when Arthur Dimmesdale died?
Upon the scaffold with him and Little Pearl. You can ask anyone in the town.
Okay, why were you there?
He called me upon the scaffold so we could come out together as a family and free ourselves from guilt and sin.
Alright, what was your reaction when Dimmesdale died?
Well, he was revealing our sin and talking about how life in England and eternity would be. So I was pretty shocked.
Okay, what do you think life without Dimmesdale would be like?
I think I'm gonna go back to being miserable, and my only joy in life would be Little Pearl, of course.
Okay, what do you mean by being miserable?
As before, when I had the Scarlet Letter, I had no joy except for Little Pearl and Silk sewing, because every time I go out in public, I was humiliated and shamed.
Okay. Earlier, when Dimmesdale called you up, if I recall, he mentioned something about the Force, a dream that his revelation, so to speak, was better than that dream.
I would say he was talking about our life in England in eternity. See, he was being pestered along with me and Little Pearl. Of course, he was being pestered by Roger Chillingworth trying to get the secret out of him. The secret being that he was the Pearl's real father.
Okay. Alright. Can you tell us your name?
Pearl.
Alright. And where were you when Mr. Dimmesdale died?
I was beside him.
Okay. If I do recall, he called you near him. Do you have any idea as to why he did that?
No. I
Okay.
think he said something about father, but I don't really know.
You've been led to believe that he is actually your father. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, but he always used to hide it, so it didn't really matter. But I'm glad he finally confessed.
Alright, Hester tells me that you've always been interested in the Scarlet Letter. Why is that?
Because she always wears it and she never takes it off, but she won't tell me why. She says because it's pretty, but I don't believe that.
Okay. Alright, in light of finding out that Dimmesdale is actually your father, did you actually know of any of this or had any idea that this was actually happening?
Yeah, because they were always creeping around together, and she always seemed to be like sneaking around with him, and he always seemed to stand up for me. So yeah, I kind of did, even though they thought I didn't.
Now, okay, so you're glad that he finally confessed out in the open.
Yes, but it's a sad time because he died.
Understandable. Okay. State your name.
Roger Chillingworth.
Where were you when Arthur Dimmesdale died?
In the crowd during the election sermon.
Why were you there?
I was listening to the Reverend Dimmesdale's sermon. Of course.
Where were you? What were you close to the Reverend?
Yes, I was close to him. Of course. I was his personal physician.
Is there any reason why you were his physician?
I was recommended by the townspeople to make him feel better. He's been under veterans lately.
Does this mean you've been prescribing him medicine?
Yes, but why are you asking me these questions?
To the chase. An eyewitness stated that you said, "Only here could he have escaped me." What does this mean?
I said nothing of that sort.
Erratic behavior leading to death. This is a sign of spice. And you being the only one who known to prescribe him things leads me to believe that you're the one who gave him this drug.
That is completely preposterous.
Oh, then what is this then?
I don't know.
A likely story. Take him away!
God! Yes, take me! Yes!
We apprehended Roger Chillingworth, a man believed to be a part of other drug-related crimes. He's in fact the dealer and creator. We we know this because because he is responsible for the decline of the good Reverend's health with his spice.
What's up, guys? It is so. He was feeling hurt.
You can't smile.
Dang.
Why are you there? I'm pointing to it, man. You don't need to do this.
Sorry.